Hi, I'm Dr. Mia Frezzo, and I want to report we saw the first tick of the season. So March 18th, 2026, I walked into an exam room and the client had been petting her dog and she said, I think I found something. So we confirmed her suspicion. It was a very small tick right near the dog's cheek. Ticks tend to like the head, the face, the ears, the underside where there's less hair, so it's easier for them to attach. This tick was in the hair. This dog had short hair. They can be almost anywhere, and they can be really, really small up to much bigger. And so we safely removed it. The best way to remove a tick is to just part the hair really carefully, if it's long hair. Try to get right to the base. So I use a hemostat, which is like a little fancy surgical tweezer. And we want to get right to the base of that tick, as close to the skin as you can. And in fact, if you remove a little bit of skin with it, that's a good thing. These ticks don't let go. So their mouth parts are in there. They are hanging on. And when you retract slowly, steadily, they're going to take a little bit of skin. And that is a good indication that you got all of the tick. So that's a really good thing. You never want to squeeze the body of the tick in your fingers or with the tweezers or with the hemostats. You never want to squeeze that. And then you want to very carefully dispose of that tick. And call your vet. Call your vet. Now, if you want to bring your pet in, typically we see more dogs with ticks than cats. If you want to bring your dog in, I'm happy to see your pet, remove the tick, and then we talk about tick prevention and how we're going to protect ourselves. There are several ways to protect ourselves. And I always caution the clients that you are next to your pet, perhaps, when this tick is obtained. This particular dog was just in her own backyard. You don't have to go anywhere fancy. You don't have to go hiking or on a super duper excursion into the woods. They're everywhere. And the ticks that survive the winter are the hardier ones and the ones that are more likely to carry Lyme disease. And so we always recommend vaccinations. We do suggest protecting our pets from Lyme disease with vaccinations and with tick protection. There are a lot of different products out there, both oral and topical, and I love the essential oils. Sometimes we use both, depending upon a pet's lifestyle or family's lifestyle. Sometimes we use the doTERRA TerraShield in addition to more commercial products. And then the TerraShield is perfect for us as well, to protect us, because many times we're right there wherever our pets are and we're just as exposed. All right, so be on the lookout. Don't be fooled by cold weather. That morning it was 27 degrees when I walked my dogs, so don't be fooled. The crocuses and the little daffodils are starting to come up and the spring is here and the ticks feel it. That doesn't mean that I don't see ticks all year round. We have diagnosed Lyme and tick-borne diseases and found ticks all year round. It's just a little bit less common in the very, very cold weather. Not impossible. All right, be careful and call your vet. Call me if you need some support.